Alright, today is also going to be Dutch Beaumont Day. I'm going through the rifles I got, giving them a shakedown, testing out the ammo I developed, see if it works in all of them, making sure everything functions correctly in the guns, no broken parts, no weird stuff going on, and just to see what the consistency is with the rifles themselves. Now the ammo I developed, I did a preliminary, tried a different style bullet, and it's somewhat oversized, but I did that to just make up for any variances of wear, and we'll see how it shoots today, and that's all we're going to do here. And then I may decide to sell one or two of these, I'm not sure. Depends how things go, if I got to do more development or if there's problems with the ammo. More time has to be spent before I can guarantee anything to anybody. Alright, so let's get started. What we're going to do today is I haven't had a chance to run my ammo through all the guns. I have that habit of making a bullet 2 or 3 thousandths oversized, and sometimes it works, sometimes it's a problem. And what I want to do today, what I'm going to do to each gun is I'm going to take a bullet, because I found one in the last range testing that was set back. In other words, when it got chambered, it got shoved back into the case. Alright, so what I'm going to do is chamber one. Alright, didn't set it back. And I believe the sights on these guns are set at 100 meters or something, 100 yards, 100 paces. So I'm going to pop one down, see if I'm on the paper, and then I'm going to go and try a few more. Yeah. Yeah, and I can see that from here. I was on. Alright. So, I'm going to do a function test here. I'm going to load 4 rounds in the magazine. Engage the magazine cutoff. Oh, it's not engaged. There it is. Now it just snaps back. I wonder what the hell it's doing there. Now this one's got to be checked out. Magazine cutoff bounces back a little, so whatever. So we'll throw one up single shot style, which, there. Alright. Yeah, magazine cutoff comes off automatically on this one, so I gotta look at that. Shooting a little low to the right. Sure as hell stretching that brass out. What I will do is this. So functioning is good on this one. Ooh, have a split case. So this may be a tad hot. Had a case split on me. Huh. Alright, let's take a look at the target and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, first shot was like over here. I pulled two more and I said, you know, whatever, I'll just aim up over here and then drop them down in the bowl. So that one there kind of recoil. I don't remember the other ones doing it that tough. But what I'm going to do, tape this up and then we'll run another one and see what happens. Okay, we got this one here. Actually, out of all of mine, this one has the best stock, no cracks or nothing. And this was another deal I got. I got this one fairly reasonable, but the magazine spring was broken, the extractor was missing, the ejector block was missing. It took me years to repair this and get it functioning again. That's why really buying one of these that's been sporterized, I don't think it's a good idea. The reason is there's only one screw and the two barrel bands that hold the whole action into the stock. When you cut the stock off and beat this band back, you got these two little weak points. And, it's a pretty powerful cartridge you're shooting in here, if you got it loaded up to where it should be. So this one here, let's see. Push me back for some reason. The bullet goes tight into this one. Didn't push it back. Let's see if this round. Yeah, it's a tight chambering. So see, this is the thing you run into with these old guns. There are variances. Just because this ammo works with one rifle does not mean it will work well with another. So, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, the magazine cutoff works good with this. Okay, doesn't pop out of place. Let's see if we can fire around single shot and see what happens. Still in single shot. I want to go see where that went. About these guns. You do all your research, you do your studying. Oh, well, the sights are set for here and this and that. Well, this thing here is right on center line, but it's shooting low. Don't ask me. See if I can get this up in a bit. And this one does chamber them tight. That one might have been too high. Grass seems to be okay, but this gun did chamber fairly tight. Let's see how it's shot. Okay, first shot on center, but 5 inches low. So I tried readjusting the sight picture. I should have come down and checked. I did it wrong. Got him up high there. There's still one up top there that was on the center. So, just got the wrong sight picture. So that's something more you got to get used to with each individual gun. And each one is going to be a little different. Alright, so we'll go and try another one now and see what we got. Okay guys, another thing while I'm out here talking. You know, you see me shoot these guns, and I developed this load. Alright, and I think this is the rifle I tested it in. You have to remember, just because I went and got something that's on target at a certain velocity, I still have to shoot another 200-300 rounds of this stuff in several different guns before I get comfortable with it. Okay? Now what I've done here is I had a custom-made mold, and instead of like 458, 459, I think I went 460 with it. But what I'm noticing is some of these rifles, like this one, it chambers fairly easy, meaning this chamber is a little looser, and I believe this is the rifle I used to test this ammo. See, that one doesn't look like it has any lube on it. Some lube. And we'll send it off anyway. Let's see something. So, in doing this, I'm kind of realizing that the bolt may be too tight. Okay, that's working. And another good thing about having a bullet that's a couple thousandths oversized, I could always just go get a sizing die and take a few thousandths off the bullet. Okay, you can't do that with a 456 bullet. You can't get 2 thousandths on it. Alright, so that's another thing. So actually, I kind of don't feel comfortable with this right now because it is tight in some guns. I don't want a safety problem. What I'm going to do is see what I do. Yeah, see, this one isn't that tight. And this is the one I tested this load with, too. Alright, this one's doing good in terms of extraction. Okay, so now I know, and this is shooting about the same as the other, but only about, instead of 5 inches low, it's shooting about 3 inches low. So I'm just going to go with the same sight picture and see. So we know our magazine cutoff is functioning correctly on this gun. And that's getting a little tight too. So yeah. This one functions pretty good. The outside's more tarnished than that. And this was the gun I used. These cartridges go in there a lot easier So the chamber's probably a little bit looser on this one than the others. Still looks like I'm getting tarnish and blowback. Cases aren't expanding, but then again with Starline brass, it's pretty hard stuff. Alright, we'll go down and look at that one. Wrap it up with the last one. Okay, that's the accuracy I'm getting. And that looks like two of them in the same hole. So yeah, this one's sights are just a hair different. Actually not too bad. You just have to pull a little to the right. In other words, just aim like here and you'd be right on the mark. Alright, let's go see what the other one does. Alright, this one I kind of used in the testing also. See what this does, if it sets the bullet back. No, and it closes pretty easily on the cartridge also. Closes fairly well on it. But I'm starting to get a feeling that maybe I should take the bullet down a thou or two. Get the cartridges to feed a little better. I might have gotten excessive with making an oversized bullet. Okay. We'll test our magazine cup. Alrighty. Still works, didn't move, so. Doesn't want to quite eject too well. Yeah, don't know why. Don't know. Alright. We'll go see what this one did. I want to fire off the rest of these rounds and maybe go back and try something a little different next time around. Wow. I should have came down and checked because where it shot was up here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is high. Alright, we got some extra rounds we're gonna readjust on that. I gotta go check that gun out. All the rest of them kept it on this paper. And this one, I thought it would shoot low, it was shooting high. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Upon observation, there is a screw here in the rear sight. And this screw pushes a little tab forward, which stops on the rear sight. Henceforth, raising it up to, I guess, some sort of battle sight. Ah, there we go. It ain't tight. Now it's down. Okay, there's a little slider. You push forward. The little tab goes in. Take a closer look at this in a separate video. Alright. Now I got the sight down. So, we solved that problem, and you learn something new every day. Alright. Let me put one down and see where I'm at real quickly. Alright, even with lowering that sight down, it's still shooting way to the right and high. So, you know, there's no telling. Each gun is a little bit different. Can't really see that notch. There's damn screws in the friggin' way. There. Now I can see it. This thing don't want to extract worth a shit. Alright. Alright, we're on. But now, we are still shooting 3 or 4 inches to the right. So what I'm going to do, my last 5, I'm going to get some rounds down there and I'm going to try to pummel that bullseye. And I got this somewhat knowing where it is. Yeah, now I want to eject. Alright. Okay, we're empty. Alright, we're empty and we're out of ammo. So like I said, I may have to look at this, may have to tweak them bullets and the whole reloading setup. Get something a little more usable. But let's go check out the target and see how we did. Okay, so we started off high, realized we had this, then the next shot I tried aiming lower and dropped it a bit. Realized we had the battle sight on. And I squeaked this one in. Couldn't really see it because it was on a red line. That was dead on. But 1, 2, 3, 4 inches to the right. And I just went over. I had my sight picture over too far. And I tried drawing them in. But I did clip the diamond. Went too far. I should have been aiming about right there. And should have really squinched down on it like I did. Would have dropped it them 2 inches down in. But that's how you do it. That's how it rolls. Alright guys, stay tuned.